let's take this full screen and yeah, I need to find my Sublime text, which is where I place my code. Yeah. So in this video, I want to introduce my stack editor, which is a graphical or structure-based editor. Anyway, it's just an editor for a design for Clojure, for editing Clojure and more specifically Clojure script, because I use it to write small apps, really small apps with Clojure script, and I find it's very cool to spend more time on Clojure script than the evil JavaScript. Anyway, so this is the editor. There are 4 modes. This one is the analyzer. It has some definitions, namespaces, and procedures. Definitions are like functions and variables, you know. And namespace, you already know that. Yeah, procedure is just some dirty code that's not writing function. Yeah, don't mention that ones. Don't pay attention to the. I didn't finish these things yet. Anyway, so this page is a workspace. It contains a sidebar, which is an entry of the definition or a namespace or or a procedure. Actually, you can place more functions in the sidebar in the stack. I call this sidebar stack. So as I click more functions, I can add the functions to the sidebar. Yeah, you can see from here. And if I want to switch between the function, I just click. I don't need to like Command P and blah blah blah. Sorry. You don't need to search to find the function you want to edit, and it's just one click here. Yeah, but that's not the reason I want to create stack editor. I want something that's more powerful, like actually I created something called a clouded back a while back. I want to add a feature. Sorry, I want to add a feature in like this. If I want to find the definition of this function called render app, I can just click Command D. Command D, it just opens the function for me. And also, if I want to edit this function, this is actually a component defined in another file. I can also press Command D to open that function. Also, the code is in render, and I can also press render. Yeah, I'm gonna press render. Also, there's another component and another component too, or another run function. Yeah, I can just press to until I find the definition I find, and I can get a real call stack here. It's not the function is not running, but I can very quickly switch between the functions as I edited the code. Yeah, so in this case, if I want to edit code in container, yeah, but there's something I found that's the code actually inside this screen and inside this render. I can just go to this render and just edit it, and also if there's another function, another component in this render method, I can just go to this one and edit it again. Just that simple. Yeah. Also, I can also go to namespace if I find this. For example, I failed to define. I forgot to define this function in namespace. I can just press Command E to go to namespace and add this one, add the function here. So I can also press Command D here to find this namespace. Yeah, this namespace, and to see if I need to add something here. Now I'll put more. Actually, I want to do more. Like for example, I want to add a function here to print something. Print app loaded. It's a function I just created here, and I can also try to do that, like try to command D, but it told me print app loaded not found. Yeah, and it's not defined, so it's not. You can't find it anywhere. It's not in this same namespace here. So it's just in the main. There's a function call. So what I can do now is to press Command Shift D to force create this command line, and yeah, it's here now. So it is created here. I can find it here. So in this case, I just remove this function because I don't need it. I will delete the function. By the way, this edit is called zero edit. I actually I talked about it quite a lot in the last month. It's just about functions. I said about functions, and I need to command P to switch between files. It's like Sublime Text, but with functions striped to with functions placed on the left. Yeah, so that's a normal idea with the concept of files, of folders, and functions. So you can see from here why I created something like stack editor to manage the code by functions and namespaces. I can just go to the function here without managing the files. Actually, the files are created by bootstack code stack server, and also yes, this is a task. This is a task. This is a task that creates a server to serve this request or whatever. So this is the app I created. I created here. Yeah. It's not finished, but anyway. So I can from here. This one I don't like it. This is too narrow. So I'm going to yeah, I want to edit it to change the style. So in order to change the style, I need to go to this one, the function. This is the render of container. So container contains the whole frame of the page, and I want to find this on screen. Yeah. So this got it inside screen. Now I can also find it here. So color padding. Yeah. So it appears I need to add long height here. Is it a bug? Maybe. Long height here. Normally 2 will be good enough. Yeah. Also I find this code really bad viability here, so I can just remove it and say I want to use a variable called name style line. Yeah, style line, and I can you already know it's a function. It's a variable I just created, so I need to use Command Shift D to create this variable and use and press it here, and use save. Yeah, now it's here, right here. Anyway, so you can also look at the code. It's at let me see, component screen. Yeah, component screen. The component screen I created. Yeah, this line. Star line is the code I just created. If you don't believe, I can add here 2.2. 2.2. Yeah, it works. Now, oh sorry. Now it's 2.2. Yeah, this file is generated from the code I just show. yeah, it's the target. I targeted the code to SIC file. So my code is generated from a single line of code, which is EDN code, but just not the closure code. So let's make it back to 2. So with this editor, I can write just in my editor and navigate the code by functions and also by the relationships of the functions and namespaces, unlike all the fashion editors, And also my code is generated in Clojure, so it just works with boot, and it runs in Chrome. Yeah. So I hope you will like this editor. I don't have enough knowledge on static analyzing to find more details on the code. Currently, the code is currently my editor resolves namespaces by only refer and us. I don't know how to handle rename or something else. And meanwhile, whatever macros and more complicated scenarios, I don't know how to handle them. But it's enough for my data works, like creating such an app. If you like this app, it's just nothing. It's just sending messages here. Yeah. So I wonder one day we can get rid of these files. These files, not the boot through it. These files, we don't need to write functions in text, and we don't need don't need to place the function in the right order to make it work, or just copy paste special text or characters to refine the code. We just use an editor which is really smart to add our definitions, and the code is generated on the fly. Yeah, that's my hope. Thanks.